truth. The truth. The truth. That's the line. The truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, The Truth, back at it again with another video, and today I got something different for you. Today we are talking about how Stranger Things revamped Kate Bush's song, Running Up That Hill, and how it's Big Boi from Outkast's favorite song. I'm going to tell you guys right now, a lot of people are probably going to tune out. This video is probably not going to get a lot of views, but I don't care. I find this super interesting. So if you don't know which song it is, it's this song that's being played during this awesome scene in Stranger Things. Unfortunately, due to YouTube copyright rules, I can't play the song, but I'm going to have Big Boi sing it for you. I know some of you think Stranger Things is corny and you're too cool to watch it, but you're too busy wearing your Bapin' Supreme and we're looking at you like this or this. If you think you're too cool for Stranger Things, you're just a clown and you're missing out on a great show. Let's just be honest. This season is arguably the best season. The placement of Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill was amazing, and that led me to this interview from Big Boi. This is an interview he did for Pitchfork 3 years ago, in which he says Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill is one of his favorite songs.
Two artists of all time when I started really loving music is Kate Bush, Bob Marley. I call it my 1A, my 1B. Because my dad was listening to Run DMC and Houdini, and my grandmother was listening to Bob Marley and Patti LaBelle, and Uncle Russ was listening to The Doors and Kate Bush and Guns N' Roses and Sting.
I thought this was super dope to hear a hip-hop artist have such an eclectic taste in music. This also led me to find a different interview he did 9 years ago where he says pretty much the same thing.
It says that you might be interested in rocking with Kate Bush.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to get with Kate Bush for like maybe 5 years now. She's one of my all-time favorite artists. She's number one. Bob Marley is number two to me, you know. I grew up on it, and the complexity of the music itself is what drew me to her. I was introduced to her music by my uncle Russell, and I used to ride my bike to school in middle school and listen to it. So
I can just picture it now. Big Boi riding his bike to middle school, humming along with Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill.
Kate Bush fan big time, and I've been reaching out trying to get with her for a minute, man, but she's somewhere in the Loch Ness Monsters Forest in London.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on some kind of trip journey and try to find her though once I go over there. Yeah.
Good luck on that, man.
Yeah.
That interview was from 9 years ago, and I'm happy to report that in 2021, Big Boi reportedly did a song with Kate Bush, but as far as I know, he is yet to drop the song. Big Boi, Kate Bush is huge right now. It'd be perfect timing to drop it now. Some backstory behind the song, Running Up That Hill, was originally released in August 1985. It peaked at number 3 on the UK charts, and it reached number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US. But in 2022, because of Stranger Things, it got back on the charts. Number 1 on Top TV Songs chart, and it also went number 2 on the UK charts. So to sum that up for you, the song is more popular today than it was 37 years ago when it released. To put that in perspective, how many of these rappers do you think we're going to be listening to 37 years from now? I'll tell you what, not many.
I mean, I love the production first and foremost. I mean, because it kind of set a tone, and then the way she was singing the songs, her voice was just angelic. I was like, hadn't heard nobody do it like that. It's so weird, you know what I mean? The sounds and what she was talking about, it was just kind of crazy, you know what I mean? And then he's like, you know, she produced all this stuff too. So I was like, oh man. I just always thought of her like as like Phantom of the Opera, kind of somewhere living in this big castle with a piano that was 10 times the size of a regular piano, just kind of just playing the piano all day with sheer curtains blowing in the window. Like she's like almost like Rapunzel, but on the top of a hill somewhere, just in a castle, just desolate, playing the piano and wailing. I thought it was cool.
The meaning of the song is also kind of crazy. I'm going to let Big Boi explain it to you.
It was pretty deep, you know what I mean? I guess it was two people in a relationship, and the one was saying if she could, she'd make a deal with God and swap places so the man could understand how a woman think, and the woman can understand how the man think, and then they have a better relationship, which is fucking cool as shit. You know, is the dude want to swap places too? Do he really? Think about it. Yeah. Ooh, it's my favorite part. It's good to pedal to, you know. It made you go fast. I just liked it, you know, when the drums come on, it was like one of those, like a workout song, you know what I'm saying? So I had to ride like, had to be like 20 to 30 blocks to school, you know what I mean? So I would just listen to it and just ride, and it was just good, you know what I mean? It was kind of adventurous. And then the hook comes in and just make you pedal faster, and you know, by the time I got to school, I was probably sweating like I just got out of PE class. Her songs tell stories, and we also tell stories. Sometimes there's a double meaning in what she says, and the layers of production, how the songs morph. They might start one way and then they morph and break down into something. It's very theatrical in a sense. You can kind of envision it in your head, like, you know what I mean, where you can kind of envision your own world of what an Outkast song is. Her songs did that for me. Like, it would just be so dramatic, like the different turns it would take. Like, it made the music exciting because it wasn't just repetitive. You didn't know what was coming around the corner, and when that song ended, you didn't know if it was going into another song or if that was like a B or C section to that one particular song. It was just, you know, one cohesive body of work that took you on an adventure.
I think there's a few lessons to take away from this. First one, a song can be successful 37 years after it's been released. That's kind of amazing. Also, don't be scared to like what you like. That goes for music, clothing, sneakers, whatever it is. Stranger Things is cool. Kate Bush is cool. You got Big Boi from Outkast, one of the best rap duos of all time, backing Kate Bush, saying it's one of his favorite artists. Something I would have never guessed, but the resurgence of this song 37 years after its release has caused some attention and popped up my YouTube algorithm in which I saw this video. If you want to see the video in its entirety, it's on Pitchfork on YouTube. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. Once again, that has been your boy, The Truth, a.k.a. Paul Pierce, a.k.a. George Washington, because I cannot tell the lie. And the Warriors going to win, and I said 6. Looks like it's going to be 7. Let's go Dubs. And I'm out.